Well, this possible decision from the Supreme Court means, for now, two different scenarios for the Carolinas, depending on which side of the state line you're on. Queen City News reporter Derek Dellinger has been taking a look at this today. And Derek, it's a little more complicated than one state will and the other won't, right?
Yeah, that's in fact right. North Carolina's abortion laws are likely to remain the same, but with a caveat. For now. But South Carolina, there's a ban on the books that's being appealed, and that could become law if the Supreme Court does indeed make that draft decision official. No matter how you feel about abortion, the past 24 hours have been momentous, with both sides trying to figure out a path forward. The decision was expected from those who support abortion.
It was still shocking that this decision could be coming down in a way that is so egregious.
But even for those on the other side,
I was a bit shocked, to be absolutely honest, but I didn't think that would ever come out of the Supreme Court.
Jane Whitley is with the Mecklenburg County Democratic Party. Sandy McGarry is a state rep in South Carolina and head of the Lancaster County Republican Party. We wanted to talk to both to get a sense of their feelings on what has happened and what's next. The draft decision from the Supreme Court that, if it stays, would essentially give abortion rights back to the states. In North Carolina, for now, that will likely mean abortion largely remaining the same, available but with a 3-day wait and a restriction for abortions after 20 weeks. But it comes with a for now.
We may have those rights preserved in North Carolina. We are just one election away from having the rights of women, the rights of everyone taken away.
In South Carolina, it could mean a law, which is right now under appeal, could be made legal, restricting abortions after 6 weeks.
I personally would love to see a total ban, but and there's a lot of people that would. I haven't heard that, but it could happen now, I would suppose.
Either side in the debate considers abortion at this point to be a core issue. Whitley believes this may bring more people to the polls.
I received messages from close friends whose daughters want to get involved, daughters' friends want to get involved.
And at this point, it's something both sides are agreeing on, but for different reasons.
I think you'll see a huge turnout from the red. I really do, from the Republicans. I can see it from both sides, honestly.
Now, for their part, South Carolina Democrats have condemned that drafted decision. The North Carolina Values Coalition says they would wholeheartedly support that draft if it did become law. We should also mention that we did reach out to the Mecklenburg County GOP. They told us that since it's a draft and a leak, they are kind of in a wait-and-see mode until that decision becomes official.